there are a few prayers in this which are very important. One is direct ECI not to determine citizenship of voters through SIR process, since it does not have any statutory authority or mandate to conduct a citizenship verification
There is
process.
negative direction required to be issued. If they don't have power, they can't determine. If they have power, they will determine. So the question ultimately will
But
pass to the court.
they are again and again saying that this SIR exercise is to determine citizenship and to weed out non-citizens,
You are
etc.
right. Your argument may be that they are not competent. Their argument is that no, consequently, the question of citizenship also stands. But this is one of the issues that ultimately will arise in the final matter.
Your lordship is right. This is so. And alternatively, to frame guidelines for BLOs or EROs for verification of citizenship. They cannot do it arbitrarily in any case. Then B, direct the ECI to conduct software-based deduplication of electoral roll and prepare a list of demographically similar entries and delete duplicate or multiple enrollments in the manner as provided for in ECI's Handbook on National Electoral Roll Purification in all the 12 states. So, my lord, they have a deduplication. So, one of the problems that is arising today is that there are multiple entries of the same person, apparently of the same name, same father's name, same address, etc., and often same photograph. Now, there is a deduplication software which the ECI has, which can easily be used to identify these duplicate names.
That's a good suggestion. There is nothing wrong there.
So therefore,
because even they should also, anybody would like to maintain purity of
yes.
Deduplication can be in fact of two types. One, within the same constituency or within the same state. The other possibility in the other state and
yes, because you can't be enrolled in two different places.
Different states.
So therefore, my lord, they have unfortunately said that though we have the software, we are not going to use this. Third is to direct ECI to conduct social audit for the purpose of enumeration as laid down. This is as laid down in its manual. This is very important. The manual says that you have to hold a Gram Sabha or a Ward Sabha or at the booth level. So the exercise that is done is you issue a notice saying that we will do a Sabha in this particular booth where everybody who is a voter here or who knows about the voters here can come. And then they call out the names one by one from the existing electoral roll in order to find out who has died, who has shifted, who needs to be newly enrolled, etc. This is an exercise that they used to do, they are supposed to do, their manual mentions this. But unfortunately, this exercise is not being done. This is the surest way and the best way. It's either called a social audit or called a Gram Sabha or Ward Sabha, etc., or booth level Sabha, where everybody is called and there, my lord, they can make out who has died, because some people will point out that this person has died, this person has moved out, this person doesn't live here at all. There is no such person here at all because the local people know who lives here, who doesn't live here, etc. So that's an exercise which is extremely important, especially in the context of this SIR. The fourth is to direct the ECI to ensure that acknowledgement slip is given to all voters who submit enumeration forms, though their rules provide for giving acknowledgement slip, but unfortunately, my lord, many people are not being given. And the enumeration forms are not being uploaded in the website, so that I don't have any proof that I have submitted my enumeration form. Suppose, my lord, tomorrow, my name is deleted from the draft roll by saying that you didn't fill the enumeration form. I have no proof that I did fill and I did give the enumeration form, because they are neither giving an acknowledgement slip nor are they putting up on their website. So this is extremely important. Then, my lord, direct ECI to publish names of electors to whom notices are issued on its website during the SIR exercise, and during the claims and objections phase to publish details of claims and objections on its website in a clickable format as provided in the manual. So again, my lord, we are saying that the Election Commission issues notice for deletion of somebody's name. That look, It doesn't have.
You are seeking compliance with their own instructions.
Yes, and this is essential for transparency because otherwise, what?
You file reply to the SAI also. Which part has been taken care, which part has not been taken care.
One prayer which I omitted to mention in this, my lord, which I also may mention, is that they are not giving the 2003 list. They say that 2003 will serve as the base in a way. Because 2003, the earlier SIR was done. But that 2003 list should be available to people in a machine-readable form or in a searchable form. So that if I want to search whether my name is there, my father's name is there, my mother's name is there in that 2003 list, I should be able to search it. Especially because booth numbers have changed now. So all these are, my lord, measures of transparency which will ensure two kinds of things. One is that people get some evidence of what they have submitted, what they have not submitted. People have some evidence that some objection has been raised to their name or some new name is being added, etc. So these are measures of transparency which will ensure better integrity of the electoral roll. Otherwise, my lord.
No, our only impression, maybe that it will be clarified. But will it be in conformity with one of the judgments of this court by Justice Sikri?
That
Mr. Kamal Nath's petition said that it will not be in the machine.
The problem is with regard to Mr. Bhushan, the machine-readable voter list data is the judgment of this court in Kamal Nath.
No, my lord, I don't think that any judgment can say that
the judgment actually says.
This is from their own manual, my lord. We are saying
the request of the
that
Congress party which had filed.
no, my lord.
He is not.
I'll go through that judgment, but I'm saying that I don't
parties
think
are the same.
I don't think, my lord, any judgment of this court can say that you should not give the voters list in a machine-readable form. What will happen? It's only that
Sir, please examine that judgment. Perhaps
I'll examine that judgment, but what I'm saying is,
explain to
We are
us
only flagging an
whether
certainly
we
not, I will
we just crossed our mind. That's
Yes.
it.
I'll certainly
We need
examine.
to deal with that judgment. If that
I
judgment
agree, my lord. If there is any such judgment.
In paragraph 2, bro, this application is also based on the SIR which is being now conducted in other states. Para 2.
So, my lord, it doesn't say that it should not be published.
To Bihar.
All that it says is,
it should not be in a machine-readable form.
no. It doesn't say that. It says it is for the ECI to decide about the format in which the electoral roll is to be published. This is what it says. Now, however, if my lord, machine-readable form is such which allows people to search for their names. Because otherwise, they are saying that you show your name in the 2003 list, or you show your father's name or your mother's name, etc. in the 2003 list. If I can't search, now booth numbers have changed. If I cannot even search in a machine-readable form, etc., then I won't be able to find. So therefore, my lord, and how does it prejudice anybody? How does it prejudice? ECI has to show that this prejudices somebody, that the list is available in a machine-readable.
Bhushan, it prejudices per se a data available at large for mining by irrespective of the individual, any agency.
So suppose Lord, somebody mines this
consideration the issues of individual privacy, issues of collective protection of data of Indian citizens.
With great respect, my lord. Firstly,
this is not
the machine readability.
Adversarial
the machine readability
of has a polycentric impact.
So with the respect, my lord, machine readability of any list neither allows somebody to manipulate that list, nor does it invade.
It's not a question of, again, you are looking at it from an adversarial point of the data to the extent it affects the right of the person who is seeking to vote.
Yes.
independent of that, the data itself is valuable asset.
So that data
And
is,
the ECI is holding in trust.
Lord,
Who
that
is
data,
the owner of this data?
that data is available in a non-machine readable form.
Right, that's why
All right.
ECI.
Now,
If
now, my lord, to convert a data from a non-machine readable form into a machine readable form requires large computer resources.
What you may suggest, and this we are making a very generic suggestion,
Yes.
even for the ECI to consider, that the individual may have a password to access the data.
But
And that is how the individual can verify his data on the encrypted database of ECI and thereby respond to the queries of ECI in the course of SI.
all right, at least that
So we're
much.
not
should
in a
be-
question of all right. It's a
There can
question
be-
of debating on this and finding out the best possible solution.
I agree entirely. I agree entirely, my lord.
There can be
I
one
agree.
password for the entire family also. If
वही,
not
individual को एक password जो mobile phone में होता है.
Just
Like
one
no,
line.
this just we don't want.
Yes.
We want you to deliberate on it and give us your considered view.
I will-
Because this is something
I
which
will,
we
but I'm
cannot
just pointing
decide off
out
the
one
cuff.
sentence in that judgment.
How does it matter?
It matters because it answers your lordship's query completely. It says, if the petitioner so wants, he can always convert the list, into a searchable mode, which of course would require him to put in his own efforts. This is what the judgment says. Therefore,
Yes, now this
therefore,
effort will require a password or an OTP
No,
to enable.
no, not at
No.
all. No, not at all.
Okay.
I can convert any list into
How do you convert?
a machine searchable mode.
How?
So there are computer scientists.
So please deliberate on it and come back.
No, I know, Lord, I know because it was done. But the problem is that only those who have considerable resources of time, energy, computer resources can do that.
No.
However,
Actually,
every individual voter can't do that.
Oh, that can be done at E-Seva Kendra in every.
Pardon, Lord?
E-Seva Kendras are now there.
But free seva kendras,
Where an AI to do that.
Huh?
AI to read the entire data of the electoral database of the ECI to find out your name.
that's
So
what
let us
people.
And that is why
That
that is
is
what
what
would be, at least as we suggest, a suggestion from us, that ECI may consider, instead of making the data accessible or block, to enable individual password access for the particular individual who is seeking his name and
So
particular.
there is one system called search through epic number or
Yes,
whatever.
so the epic number, this
Through
is
the epic
exactly
number.
what
But the
we are-
problem there also is that for some people, for example, my lord, I want to say, they are saying that you give your father's name and your mother's name, etc. Now, I may know that my father's name or my mother's name figured in this 2003 roll, but I may not know his or her epic number, which was there in the
Why
2003
your
roll.
voter's card is not there, your father and mother.
May not be, my lord.
May not
I
be.
may know that
We will
my
have to
father had
access, we will
voted.
have to see how many of persons of that nature are there.
But the point is, Lord, what is the problem when it can be converted by somebody with computer resources
Someone will say,
into a
"I've forgotten
searchable
my
form?
father's name.
Pardon, Lord?
If he says that I have amnesia, I don't remember my father's name.
No, not that.
That's-
He is saying that I
It's
don't
a
know his
peculiar particular
I don't know his
situation.
epic number. So therefore, my lord, the question is this. If people with large computer resources can convert the list into a machine readable form, then what is the problem in the EC giving the list in a machine readable form? After all, my lord, the list is there. Whatever infringement of privacy.
Mr. Bhushan,
Yes,
you lock your house.
yes,
Still then the lock can be broken,
yes,
right?
yes.
Would that be a justification not to lock the house?
No, Lord, this is not that question. when your lordship is saying that
The
some
data is
people,
a
some
valuable
malicious
asset
people,
entrusted in the hands of ECI. So ECI is entitled to have layers of privacy on the
but
data,
not for some
encryption
reason,
of the data.
for some reason. Here there is no reason. Here in my respectful submission, my lord, there is no reason, because if there was, firstly, there is nothing which suggests that anybody who has it in a machine readable form can manipulate the voters list. You can't, because that data is with the Election Commission. I may have a machine readable form, I can't manipulate the list which the Election Commission has. Secondly, you can say it invades some privacy, etc. But here, once the physical list is available, whatever privacy had to be invaded has already been invaded. No additional privacy gets invaded if it is put in a machine readable form. All that happens is that people can access this more easily, then can find out whether my father was.
Let us get their response, that what kind of danger it can pose. Let
All
them
right,
explain
all
to-
right. Your lordship may
We will
ask them.
Also examine.
So your lordship may issue notice on this IA and ask them to file their reply within the next week.
take a notice.
This was
They
actually
also come on the same date.
served to them 1 week ago. This IA was served to them 1 week ago.
But there's no notice issued on
In
that.
fact, Lano was telling me that after implementation, his residence was shifted from one street to the other street.
Yes.
3 hours for his juniors to find out the details.
That is true. That is
This
true.
kind of thing is a big.
That
I'm just
practical
mentioning.
difficulties,
So we
Mr.
need a
Sibal,
solution, that's all. We need a
practical
collaborative
difficulties
solution.
are there. Practical difficulties are there when the booths are changed or your as you say, delimitation.
Just like
So for that
deduplication.
reason, your lordship said we should post it at the
Yeah,
polling
at the
station,
block
at the
offices.
panchayat, at the block
That's
and
why we
everything.
said this-
And the BLOs and PLAs are from the village.
Mr.
They are
Sibal,
round the
so far
clock,
as
24/7
West Bengal is
available there.
concerned, the BLOs are going house to house.
Yes. And they
As
are
per
from the
Rule
same
4
village.
and Rule 5 of the 1960 rules. They are going house to house.
That's a good thing. That's interesting. Positive.
Earlier, Lord.
And they are village people from the same village.
Earlier in the Bihar
generally.
case, your lordship had already passed at least this order, which said the information in the draft list
In West Bengal matter.
will be booth-wise.
Is the state also party or state has come?
No state has not come.
No,
Some individuals have come.
Koda Singh has come.
Let us also find out that this response of the state in those matters.
The state is attending itself.
Or I think state machinery must have
States
been.
may not necessarily.
State machinery must have been.
The state
deployed
machinery
for the purpose
is
of,
deputation.
Connectivity.
We take the staff on deputation, so they.
Connectivity, let them respond.
Yes.
When a BLO goes personally, and as Mr. Bhushan says, in the Bihar order, we had taken care of these, saying that all these things will be available and the enumeration forms will be received at the block level. The problem which Mr. Bhushan pointing out, and I had flagged earlier, is non-acknowledgement of the electoral, the enumeration form, which we may call upon Mr. Dwivedi to respond, that whether this acknowledgement is not there. If it is not there, the corrective
It
measures have
should
to be
actually
taken.
also be on the website, that this person has filed this form should be on their website.
These almost cutting, cutthroat submissions made. One submission is non-access and because of internet connectivity. Second is it should be on the website. We thought that the ground level, particularly for the rural constituencies, the ground level access in the panchayat, in the BLO office is the most helpful.
That's why that social audit. That is why that
Exactly,
social.
social audit. Now, if that can be reinforced, supported and enabled, I think
That
a
is there in
large
their
number
manual.
of these problems will be addressed.
Yes, yes.
The BLO and the BLA are from the same village, available to all the voters
Correct.
24/7.
Mr. Sibal said in Tamil Nadu matter,
Yes.
they are Anganwadi workers and they are the
So they are there all the
local
time.
workers.
This social audit is continuous in our SIR scheme. It's not one point, house to house search, then Lord, your lordships have enhanced it by saying put it up on the panchayat, etc. The BLOs are from the same village.
We project an imperfect picture, becomes very difficult to resolve. This is the problem.
So these are not in opposition. We are just saying.
Exactly, we should enable the entire
Yes.
SIR exercise so that it reaches the common man in the easiest and most convenient manner.
And
The
therefore.
voter should be in the focus, my lord, not the analyzers and.
It is what,